What the fuck? I was talking and you couldn't hear me. Okay. Hi, Seabird. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for the rose. And I noticed I do the same thing too when I type in the word for the emoji. I see the I see the word. I said the word, but I don't send the emoji. So thank you. Thank you for the rose. What I was saying is my name is Tan. Artemis Oracle is my channel. I'm Oracle and Tarot card reader. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try not to insert too much of my opinion about certain things because I kind of did that in the earlier live stream, but I feel like it's good for you to get an idea of who I am and where I stand and what my beliefs are or opinions are, because then you know if we align, and then if we share those opinions or ideas, then maybe the messages that you receive here will resonate with you in some way or another. So the first card we have is Say Less. And it's funny, it says say less. It's like basically be quiet, don't say anything. Just give minimal communication, minimal response. And I was muted. So I was saying, but you couldn't hear me. But it's something that you need to kind of keep quiet, not give out too much information, not share too many, divulge anything to many people. I would say that's a good way, a good strategy to use, especially if you're trying to gain some sort of information, some sort of truth, where where you feel like you need the truth. If usually it's facts, truths are facts, but it's also you may have this inkling that someone may not be honest with you. So the less you say, the more you let people talk themselves or they give you the rope to hang them with. You know what I mean? But I don't like this chair is squeaky. Hold on a moment. I'm like, why is it squeaky? Squeaky. I don't like squeaky chairs. Is this chair less squeaky? It's squeaky too. No, this chair's no good either. Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta get comfortable. And I'm sorry I'm bouncing, I'm bouncing my boobies. I bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay, this is better. All right. Sorry. That was just like, the squeaking was like, no. And Woo-Sah. Woo-Sah is like the peace. Protect your peace. Don't let anybody try to ruffle your feathers. Go with the flow. Take time for yourself. Time to relax. Reconnect with yourself. Even get away from things that kind of stress you out too. It's giving me like the hermit energy. You see, there's an isolated, a solitary figure, But then at the bottom of the deck, we have signs. Risk, opportunity, safety. So this could be part of one message where some of you could be not saying less. Maybe some of you found out something and you're keeping it to yourself, but you're also trying to not like maintain your peace. In order to be peaceful, your mind and your emotions have to be balanced. You can't be highly emotional and you can't be overreactive or overthinking. You have to have a clear mind, but also be emotionally grounded. So like some of you may have found something out and you may be not speaking up on it. You're keeping it to yourself, but you're also trying not to let it affect you. Or maybe that's the advice. You may be finding something out and the advice is for you to not let it affect you. You know what I mean? But we have the signs here. And then we have needy underneath and then intimacy. Okay. Like when I see the needy card for me, when I started using this deck, I look at her. I didn't look at the card itself, but needy could be implying someone who may be wanting a lot of your care, a lot of your attention, but it could also be you're someone who it gives into the needy people. You could be someone who's very caring, nurturing, loving. You may like to cook. You may have that motherly, maternal energy, but you could be dealing with someone who's needy, who wants a lot of your attention. It could be somebody that you're starting to see the signs of that. You start to see signs that they are needy. It could be somebody that you have intimacy with, but it could be someone that you could be questioning whether they, being with this person So maybe someone is like, maybe you or someone you're dealing with is like kind of exhibiting these like needy codependent signs. Um, but you may be trying to figure out, is this a safe person to deal with? Is this too risky? Or, you know, like with the safety in there, the signs, you're trying to figure something out. It's interesting, under the intimacy card, we have love. So it could be a romantic relationship, but some of we could have codependent friends, you know, friends that like are maybe very much dependent on us, you know, someone that intimacy doesn't have to be sexual. It could be just being able to be open with each other, be vulnerable with each other. It's not only about sex and cuddling and, like they say, late night calls and all that. No, it's about like being vulnerable, emotional vulnerability, you know? So, oh, I love this. I get this now. Okay, some of you could be dealing with somebody. It could be a friend, or it could be a love interest, or someone that is a friend that you may be developing feelings, or vice versa. And you're wondering if they're safe enough to be vulnerable with. Is this someone that's going to either be like attached to you in like a negative way, you know, like codependent attachment, or is this someone that that you can connect with on an emotional level, that you can be vulnerable with, like they will take care of you, but also you have to, hopefully it's a two-way street. You're both taking care of each other. Like, yeah, you could be that way to one person, but is this person safe enough to be that way? Or will they be that way towards you? You know, like, is it reciprocal? I hope that makes sense, because there's anxiety here too. Anxiety. What's the song for the model? It's the model. Okay, I love music, okay? I have a little music break in here. So let's see. So there makes sense, because, you know, if you're someone who's experienced relationships where, you know, like sometimes I don't know, some of you, and I think I don't want to be putting my own experience in, but, you know, sometimes when you're not sure about somebody, you need more information, because, you know, you could sense that you're developing emotions for someone, but you're developing emotions for someone, but you're not sure if you should commit to them, you know, commit to. That card fell, but I'm curious to see. It's the Seven of Swords. Yeah, because you know that you're not sure if someone's being honest. Is this an honest person? Is this a deceptive person? Is this the type of person that if you open up to them, will they take what you've told them and use it against you? Will they try to like, I don't know if you've experienced that in the past. So the Say Less card could also be tied to you not being so open about yourself. You may be very private because you want to be sure that whoever you're dealing with, you want to make sure that they're honest. With the Seven of Swords, because I'm going by the bottom of the deck. So I think this could be like a love or a friendship type thing. Because it's like you want to know more. You need to know if this is somebody that you can trust. This is someone that you can like put down your guard. Can you be relaxed with this person? Can you be vulnerable with this person? But, you know, in order for you to do that, you have to feel safe around this person. So some of you may be questioning and needing more information about this person before you can really allow yourself to be completely vulnerable with them, which is smart, because you don't want to put yourself in a position where you with the wrong person. You don't want to put yourself in a wrong position, in a bad position with the wrong person, you know? So Say Less, Seven of Swords. So I don't know if some of you, or there may be somebody you're dealing with that could be testing you. They may be saying certain things to see if you share that, or maybe that's you. You could be saying certain things to see if this person is someone who will keep your secrets, or are they someone that's going to spread your secrets? Did you look at that, you know? Let me see what else. Can I get one more for Say Less? Page of Pentacles. You want to know if this person is someone that you can invest in, that you could. Is this someone that's worth your time or energy? Well, I feel like I need more. because they could be making some sort of offer, right? But you want to, the offer, or you want to know if this is an honest offer that's being made to you. But let's see what the Page of Pentacles is, because I need more on that. Knight of Wands. Yeah, because I don't know if you're dealing with someone who is either Earth sign or a Knight of Wands. It could be like you're maybe questioning, is this someone that is reliable, honest, Page, but they may be younger than you. We got two young cards, the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a younger energy. More experienced in the Page, but not as wise as a king or an emperor or empress, right? Or queen or empress or whatever. The Knight of Wands, you may be wanting to know, is this someone that you can accept their offer, or are they just another player? Because the Knight of Wands gets the rap of being the player, like the one who's always, like, they call it, one of the tarot readers I watch, she calls the Knight of Wands the neighborhood bicycle. Like everybody's taking a ride on it, you know. It could be a woman, could be a neighborhood bicycle too, you know. I don't know what they would call her, but you ride a bike, but you could ride a car, right? I don't know. Like, you let me know. But this could be you. You want to know if this is someone who is honest. Are they dependable? Are they reliable? Are they someone that that's worth your time? And the way the Page of Pentacles is looking at that coin, it's like you're evaluating. So like, say this Knight of Wands is coming towards you and you're looking at what they're coming with. And you're like, is this worth it? Does this, what they're giving me, is it valuable? Is this an honest offer? Is this a strategic offer? Is this deceptive? You know, but you may be doing less talking and more evaluating, more watching, observing, learning, taking in information, which is what you're supposed to do when you're trying to discern truth from fiction, right? Fact from fiction. Okay, so I want to know, what is this truth the collective may be in search of? I'm thinking it's tied to the signs card. Like, is this someone that's safe, or are they a risk? Are they worth taking a risk on? Are they, is the opportunity a risk, or is it safe? Is it a safe strength? So some of you could be holding back, because the strength card is having that gentle energy, that calming energy, taming that inner beast. I don't know if some of you did find something out, but you're just like holding back. Maybe you found something out and you want to see if it's true, you know, whatever, it could be a secret. Some of you may have found out a secret about somebody. You're not bringing it up, but you just wanted to see if it appears, you know, like from you evaluating, observing, or you just want to see if you're going to see the signs of something that you heard, some truth you heard. And I say truth, something you heard, is it true or not? But you're going to go by, not by what you hear, but you're going to go by what you see. And you're not going to, not what you hear. Because sometimes people say less. Sometimes people don't tell you everything. They may be telling you the half-truths. And you know what they say? If someone's telling you a half-truth, that is a whole lie. Okay, so some of you may be holding back on, if you heard a truth, you may be keeping it to yourself. You may be acting calm, cool, and collected. You know, but inside you're like, you know, and you could be like, maybe externally you're like looking calm and peaceful, but inside you're like, you know, you're like roaring. Okay. So but what is this truth? There could be a Leo involved, because the strength card is Leo energy. Knight of Wands is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Page of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Tell me more about the truth. Why is this truth here for the collective? Okay, swords, King of Swords. Yeah, see, I was saying that you may have found out something, but you hold your cards close to your chest, you know? So I don't know if some of you are playing like a poker game, like trying to see if somebody will show you their hand. But the King of Swords is someone who knows the truth, who sees the truth, tells the truth. So King of Swords is air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. You may be trying to find out if somebody is, someone is telling you the truth. Is someone being honest with you? Is somebody withholding the truth? Because remember, the strength card could be like you knowing something and holding back and not reactive, but or it could be is somebody holding the truth back, not telling you everything. Remember, you have to take it as it resonates. Everybody's situation is different. We got the star, Aquarius energy. I don't know if some of you are dealing with an Aquarius or you're an Aquarius yourself. So I don't know if somebody is, we got two major arcana here with the strength and the star. Aquarius. Leo and Aquarius. Those are the north and south nodes right now. Aquarius is the north node right now. We moved into that. The node shifted from Pisces, Virgo to Aquarius and Leo. And Leo and Aquarius are here. So, King of Swords. The nodal shift took place on July 23rd. So, you are? Okay. You are? I forgot what days you were in DC. I'm still in New York. The strength swords, the King of Swords and the star card. How are you? Thank you. Somebody gave me something last time. I didn't give him a heart yet. I'm sorry. Thank you, Alpha. The strength, King and Swords. Somebody being honest, I don't know if somebody is, the Aquarius card, the star card is about healing, but it's also being connected to, it's like the way to have it is like you're connected to the collective, but you're grounded. You're connected to yourself, but you're connected to the collective. But in this aspect, I don't know if somebody's healing for something, they hiding, or they're not telling you the truth about some healing, or the star. That's not really giving me much, because the star could be, someone could be healing, someone could be manifesting, but why is the star here? Oh, I can't. There's nothing I could do, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I hope you enjoy your time in DC. The death card. The star. Someone's trying to manifest death. Hopefully this person isn't like crazy. The star, I don't know. Because the death card also is the rebirth card. So something could be ending to, what's interesting? You look at this, the thing is pulling on her, like he wants her, right? It looks like a masculine. Yeah, it is, because he's wearing like a tux. And you see here, he's pulling on her, like he's selecting her. You have the Hierophant there, right? The king, a knight of swords. I don't know who else did that. I'm going by what I see. And somebody, I don't know, like somebody, death is Scorpio energy, just so you know. So you have the Aquarius, and then we have Scorpio. Okay, something popped up in my mind. Two things. Did you find out somebody is trying to get back with somebody else? Like somebody from the past, like trying to reconnect with somebody from their past? Or this person maybe wanted to come towards you, but they're wanting to revive whatever you had. They want to heal your relationship, heal your connection, bring it back to life. That's bring me to life. Bring me to life. That's an Evanescence song. Two of Pentacles. It's like, it could be two things. I don't know if somebody's choosing between two people, or somebody dealing with two people. If somebody is trying to revive a connection with you or another person, I don't know, but someone's like deciding. But it could be you. Maybe somebody told you that they want to reconnect with you, and you're not really responding. You're not being as communicative as you have been before because of the say less card. This is so weird. This is how weird readings are. They could shift, because I was saying something totally different, but the more cards you add, the more information you get. So the star card and the death card, I don't know if somebody's trying to manifest with you. You're figuring out, okay, this person is trying to reconnect with me, and they're trying to revive our connection. Whatever it is. It could be revive your friendship, whatever it is. Take it as it resonates, because I really don't know what it is. Because Two of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Look at the Devil card came out. Yeah, like, because you don't know. Like, all right, if this person is coming back to you and you're not really responding to their request, or they're like, you get in the inkling, like, oh, I think this person's trying to get back with me, right? They want to manifest a reconnection, a rebirth of our connection, or something, right? You don't know if this person is being honest or not. Like, you don't know if they have the bad intentions or good intentions. Let's find out. Four of Cups. See, the Four of Cups is like, you know this person's coming back because you have your eyes open. You anticipate this. But for the Devil card, are you playing a game? Is this person playing a game? It's weird. It's taking some weird turn. Five of Wands. That's conflict, competition, arguments, not seeing eye to eye. Got the Hangman card, looking at things from a different perspective, looking at you may be evaluating whether it's definitely being in a conflict with this person coming back, you know, with this offer. Because I don't know if this is something where you're like apathetic, you're like disconnected, emotionally detached. But then I think that's like indicative of whether or not you should take something. Because if you're not feeling it, then this is an offer that you shouldn't try to like convince yourself of something if it's not what you want. If you're already detached from something because you think, you know, for whatever reason, you know, well, maybe you need to look at it from a different perspective. Maybe take your emotions out of it so that you can look at it from a logical standpoint, which will be the Hanged Man, even though the Hanged Man is Pisces energy, which is water sign energy. But sometimes you got to take your heart out of the situation and look at the facts. You know, is whatever this connection is. I don't know if it's a friendship or, because it says love and intimacy. I don't know, like you may be on the fence about this. Okay. I said the advice is like with the Woo-Sah card is, if you're feeling anxious about this, if there is anxiety, you definitely need to become emotionally detached, because your anxiety isn't going to allow you to see things clearly or be able to see things from a different perspective, right? But I'm not, what I'm saying is, don't try to convince yourself. If this is something that you're not feeling, that you don't want, then don't try to force something that you don't want, or try to convince yourself to do something you don't want to do. But you do have to look at things honestly. First, do the head and like detach, look at it from a logical standpoint. And then once you come to some sort of decision, then bring your emotions into it and see how that decision makes you feel. And then that's how you know. Because if whatever decision that you decide when it comes to this truth, whatever this truth is, whatever you found out that you're keeping back, I don't know if this is somebody coming back, wanting to come back, you sense this, or you find out the truth and you like whatever, maybe you're wanting to communicate with them about it. I don't know. What is this? This like took a turn. I don't even know what the truth is. Because we got strength, which is holding back, taming your beast. But it could be you know something, you're holding back. You're keeping it a secret and allowing this person to reveal the cards, like show their hand. But it could be because they want to reconnect with the Star card to heal the connection. They want to heal, or they're in the process of healing from some past pain. It could be that. It could be, but I don't like. Maybe you're in the process of healing. But it was some sort of ending that happened where someone may be wanting to revive, or maybe the truth is whatever decision you made, or you're thinking about it, you're deciding like maybe the best bet for me in order for me to heal is to end something. But then it's like, it could be like you're attached to it, or they're attached to it. Remember, vice versa. I don't remember who I'm reading for, because it could be vice versa. But some of you, you're just not communicating. You're not communicative with the Say Less card. But with the Woo-Sah, I saw the Empress card at the bottom. Whew. Sorry, I'm not doing any readings, personal readings. I'm not doing any more personal readings. This is a collective reading that's just like, I want to know what this Woo-Sah is. Woo-Sah is the emperors. Yeah, taking control of your emotions, taking care of yourself. Yeah. Hi, Rob. I didn't even say hi to you. I just read it. Oh, that goes up backwards. Like the emperor, taking control of the situation so that you could be at peace. No, because it takes too much time and energy, and I've been giving too many free readings away. So the Emperor, the King of Wands, you know, taking control. Like I'm getting leadership vibes with the Woo-Sah. It's like you taking ownership, leadership. You maybe some of you could be a fire sign energy with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're like, I don't know. Some of you are just completely disconnecting from this, and then you want to start over. You want to build from scratch, have a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. Something that's worth investing in, something that's more grounded and available, or yeah. Okay, the love. Okay. Let's see. I want to see what the signs are. What signs do you need to look out for when it comes to this person? This person that, what are the signs? Got one card. Okay. I don't know if there was some sort of betrayal, but definitely an ending because you are enlightened to a situation. Because 10 of Swords means the end of there could be breadcrumbing, or, you know, there was an equal reciprocity, or this is what you should look out for. Is there equal reciprocity? Is this someone who is trustworthy? Is this someone with the 10 of Swords? Is this someone that will betray you? But you, like, how would you know that? With the Ace of Wands, it's a new beginning, new passionate beginning, creative beginning, reigniting your spark. Also, it could be like you reaching the end of, like, maybe you are healing from something, and are you open to a new beginning as well? Because if you're like in a 10 of Swords is basically like a painful ending, and it could be mentally painful, but you know, sometimes what we think causes emotional response, you know. So with the Ace of Wands, it's like, do you want to, you could have a start or not, but you got to go by what you feel like. This, like, also your emotions, does it connect with you? Do you love it? Will you accept it? Like, if you accept it, is it something that you love? Is it something that will fulfill you? Is it something that will affect you will it affect you in a negative way when it comes to your emotions, especially if you're already in a peaceful place? You feel emotionally balanced, like you got a handle over your emotions. You feel you're connected to your emotions, but you're at a good place emotionally, you know. So are you able to protect that peace that you've already created for yourself, you know? Or are you going to allow somebody else's stuff impact you? See, it's like you have that choice with the Lover's card. It's up to you where you decide. Do you accept the offer or not? You know, this is something that's still grounded. Is this something that, because I'm getting like, I don't know, like I got reconnection. I don't know why. This is so weird. I'm not even thinking about that stuff. I was trying to do a regular ass reading. I was even trying to make this a love reading, but lovers, but it doesn't have to be. The choice, maybe some of you are going to have a choice of two people. Maybe the two people, you have a Page of Pentacles and a Knight of Wands. Maybe some of you are trying to figure out which is the person that's the most honest person. Is it the person that's the Pentacles energy, the grounded, stable, secure, or the Knight of Wands, who's passionate, fun, and attractive? You know, I mean, the Page of Pentacles or the Pentacles energy can be attractive, but you know, there's different things, different characteristics these two people have. So some of you may have a choice between two people, and that could be it too, because we have the Strength card, the Star, and the Death card. So maybe some of you are trying to pick between two people, or you feel like this is somebody, because I did mention this, is this somebody that could be trying to heal something or reconnect reconnect with somebody from their past, or they're trying to reconnect with you. I don't like, maybe this is what you found out. Maybe this person is juggling you, and you're like, you need to know the truth. You need to know if that's what you suspect is the truth. If you heard something, is it the truth? You know, but for you, it could simply be too that you have a choice between two people, but it could be whoever you're dealing with. It could be a choice between two people. Yeah, this reading was weird. We got the Queen of Cups too at the bottom too. Like, but the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, they follow their intuition, they follow their heart, because men have intuition too. You know, they use it differently than women, but they do. Yeah, but your gut feeling, you know, whatever. I don't know how men's. It's the same thing, you know. So some of you could be a water sign or a fire sign or earth sign, because we have the devil here. We have death, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo. Fire sign energy with the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. We have the King of Wands and the Emperor. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we have the Page of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles, which is earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Capricorn again with the devil. Then we have the Queen and King of Cups, showing up with the water sign energy and death, Scorpio. And the Hangman is Pisces. So you could be dealing with any of those signs. It doesn't matter. It could be those seasons too. But that's weird. Reading. Maybe I don't know. I'm so weird with reading sometimes. I'm like, did that even make any sense? I gotta do shorter and keep it short and succinct. Because sometimes it does get confusing. Okay. All right, let's do something else. Do I have time? I feel like Taurus Tarot. Which is like, I'm not connecting with this read. That's how I feel, which is probably a good thing. Because if this is not my message, you know, sometimes I do readings and I'm like, welcome. And I watch it, I'm like, wait a minute, this sounds too familiar. And then sometimes I talk about that. Like I bring up stuff that reminds me of my past. And I share that with you because, you know, when we do a tarot reading, sometimes certain things pop out of nowhere, but it's like we have to say it or we have to make an example of it, because just so you could get an idea. Because I'm an intuitive reader. You know, I look at what the cards show me and what they mean, but I also go by what the imagery, like the story that comes to my mind, you know, and it could be connected. It's interesting how tarot works. And I think people need to understand it. People think it's like, I mean, sometimes there are like spirits involved. I believe that. I don't know if for me though. I do believe in spirits. I believe in angels and guardian angels and guides. I do believe in that. Because they be coming through when I do my own personal readings. It's good to hear if anything resonates with you all. Because sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. I wonder if I should go get something to eat. I haven't had anything since breakfast. All right. I'm going to do a quick love reading. Very quick. I don't know if I'm going to go on later today for a live stream reel today. It's funny, I saw a second chance card. So I don't know if somebody wants a second chance with somebody. What? We'll do a quick love reading. Can I get 3 cards for it? Okay, running. Ooh. Beauty. Chasing. I got 4 cards. a perspective, which is like the hangman energy. Better off, happiness, clear headspace, space. What the fuck's the word? Spice. I want to say spice and space. Running, beauty, apology, bitterness, ghosting, disappearing, beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. So we got running here, but I want to say chasing, beauty, open-hearted, graceful, kind-hearted. No, why is it open-hearted? Charming. It doesn't say open-hearted. Why the fuck I said that? Somebody may be open-hearted too. Well, kind-hearted. Someone who is kind-hearted is open-hearted. Apology, forgiveness, return, sorry, but this kind of came out weird. And then there's bitterness, resentment, anger, and hurtful words. And perspective, looking at things from a different perspective. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get a card for each one. Okay, you got running. Has the 7 of, but came out weird too. I'm gonna put in how it came out. This came out weird. 7 of Swords. Ghosting, disappearing, invisible. I feel like somebody's sneaking around. Page of Cups for the beauty card. I saw the star card for apology. I mean, but it didn't come out. It just flipped. Too many cards. I just want one card for each. Can I get a card for apology? Okay. Wow. Yeah. Oh, okay. And I told you the apology card came out a little weird too. We got 2 cards came out for apology. It was the devil and the Knight of Cups and the bitterness. It's like someone. Tell me about bitterness. Tell me about bitterness. Oh, 7 of Wands. Somebody's defensive, protective over themselves, over their energy. Somebody may have been put in this, but the bitterness, I don't know, somebody got upset or they're protecting their emotions. Why did I take flip continue? Well, it's funny because perspective, and I looked at the bottom of the deck, it's Ace of Swords, but then you have Page of Wands too that came out. Got it. Bitterness, Page of Wands. Somebody wants to communicate, but somebody's definitely like has their guard up. Somebody wants to communicate, but they want to communicate to somebody that has their guard up. If I had to turn it this way so you couldn't see. Someone wants to go take a leap of faith, looking a little like a fool, even though this is the Ace of Wands, and they're going towards somebody who's protective. They're like in their bubble, like they're like protecting their peace, protecting their energy, because I don't know if there was an argument where somebody said something, somebody did something, or there could be like resentment there. Somebody did or said something that has somebody in defensive energy. But with the running card, I feel like the running and the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Swords came out weird. It came out like on a reverse, but at an angle. So I don't know. I'm thinking somebody's sneaky. But I was thinking chasing, because I was like chasing beauty. I feel like somebody's coming towards you. Because usually in the running is someone who's running away from something. But I feel like somebody's running towards something. So somebody, 7 of Swords usually has that negative connotation. It's about sneaky, strategic, someone who could be lying, deceptive, right? But it could also, it doesn't have to be in that way. It depends on the situation. But I wonder if somebody, like this, if you look at the card is showing someone who's hidden, right? Let's look at it in the upright. Hello. So you see somebody's being sneaky. Which is what the 7 of Swords is about. But you don't, sometimes that sneakiness could be negative or positive, right? But I feel like but since this person's like hidden in the dark, this is supposed to be like the moonlight, and they're hiding, and I don't know, somebody's being stalked, somebody's being watched, somebody's gathering intel, that type of thing. But I feel like somebody is coming out of this hidden energy, and they're running towards beauty. Running towards somebody who they feel is charming, who is graceful, who is kind-hearted, right? Someone who, I want to say someone that admires, someone that they care for, running towards. Because the Page of Cups Page of Cups is usually someone wanting to express emotions. Pages are messengers. So someone may be wanting to apologize, wanting to communicate emotions or an apology. We do have the apology card coming out, but it's like it came out a little weird. It says forgiveness, return, sorry. So whoever this person is, that you may have seen them, may have thought they were deceptive, because we do have the devil and the Knight of Cups here. Someone who was romantic, they could be a water sign energy. This is Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer energy, right? But then we have the devil with the Capricorn. Capricorn, this could simply be their sign. It doesn't mean they're the devil, all right? We don't automatically have to think of it that way, but in the energy, I mean, they could have been. Maybe they did something to you. Maybe what they did or said something that made you change the way you looked at them. But I feel like this person wants to come make a romantic gesture. I think this person may come towards you with flowers, red flowers. You see the roses, and then he has red flowers here. So this person may come back to you with some romantic offer, maybe a tempting offer. Whatever this offer is tempting towards you. Depending on how you feel, and I guess their approach, how they return to you. And it's funny because it says return. And I told you, I feel like somebody's running towards something. So this is someone that you dealt with. They're running towards you. They're running to you. I don't care. Men are beautiful too. Okay. It just had to be a woman. But there could be someone coming towards you with romantic gesture. And maybe a tempting offer. But for some of you, you may not, like, depending on how you see this person. I don't know if you see them as someone who's trying to manipulate you or control you. Because you see this? But that could be their energy, They could be in their head, too. Please take it as it resonates. Because some of you are definitely, no, they're not press on. These are not press on nails. I cannot wear, as the way I use my hands, I cannot wear press on nails. Those things will pop off, So the Knight of Cups with the devil. So this person could be a Capricorn energy that's coming towards you with romantic gesture. It could be, what's interesting how this devil looks? Like, he looks very attractive, they could be very deceptive, right? But please take it as it resonates. It could just simply be a Capricorn. And I'm not saying Capricorns are the devil, I would hope not. It's kind of sad that Capricorn's got that card. It kind of sucks for them, but I have to say that it could just be a Capricorn energy that wants to make a romantic gesture towards you, wants to apologize to you, or it could just simply be someone that you saw as the devil because they said or did something that made you upset. And sometimes when people do that, we could be like, I don't like you right now. You're like, right now, you're the devil to me, But this person could also be your weakness. But I would say this too, the devil does represent fear. And that's why I said the person could be in their head, because they want to make this romantic gesture and they want to apologize. And this came out weird, but there may be a bit of hesitation, trepidation on their part, because they don't know. We do have the bitterness energy with the Seven of Wands, like someone's protective, someone has their guard up. They definitely want to come towards you, but they may be afraid of how you will receive them. Are you still upset with them? Are you still holding resentment towards them? Will you be welcoming? Or will you continue to hold up your guard or protect your boundaries, uphold your boundaries? So it totally depends on your situation. And with the perspective card being at the bottom of the deck, it says better off, happiness, clear headspace. Some of you probably needed time to cool off if there was some sort of disagreement or argument. So that's why you're like, let me Woo-Sah, because we had the Woo-Sah card earlier. Let me take a breath. Let me take a break. Let me decompress. Because maybe they did say something and it kind of messed with your confidence, or because you see her solar plexus is lit up. So maybe they said something that kind of made you feel bad about yourself, and you're like kind of like, processing, and maybe they said something and they didn't mean to hurt your feelings, but you took it that way. Sometimes that happens. Maybe the person was joking around, like playing around, being a little like childish or something, but they said something that kind of hurt your feelings. But then maybe some of you needed that time a break, or maybe both of you needed this. If this is something that you want to come together, because not everybody wants to come back together. Somebody did something that you're like, no, it's done, we're dead. Depends on the situation. And I'm only showing you, I'll only tell you what the cards are showing me. With the Ace of Swords, some of you maybe, let me see. Okay, I have a couple more minutes. Yeah, you looking at things from a different perspective. Maybe the time and space is what you needed to decide whether you accept this person's apology or not, because you don't have to, you know. Hey, oh my gosh, you Shantae. I think I can remember. Well, you know what? It updates everything. How are you, Shantae? I just saw your message. But yeah, the perspective, you're seeing things clearly. The time and space between you and this person, maybe this is why the person's running back. They're circling back because they're like, oh shit, I fucked up. I said or did something that hurt somebody's feelings and I have to apologize. But there's like that fear of coming forward, because the devil doesn't always have to be that bad thing, like they're evil or anything. It could just be someone's fear, insecurity, that's kind of like making them a little wary about coming forward, you know. I know, I noticed. That's why I just saw, when I saw your picture, I'm like, okay. But you know, when you change, it changes other things too. You know, like, so if you, I noticed that if you change your username, it'll change in like any other comments you've made, because YouTube, I guess, makes it cohesive in some way. But yeah, like some of you may have needed time and space to know whether this is someone you want to reunite with, or if you're going to accept their apology. I don't know if this person has already reached out to you and you're just still in that decision, that point of decision where you're deciding like, okay, maybe I'm done with this situation, or yeah, okay, I forgive them because of whatever. It depends on the perspective you're getting. But underneath that was that it's illuminating something to you. But like I said, it could go both ways. You know, we have the sun here, so it could be like a happy reunion, like, yay, I'm so happy my person's coming back and apologizing to me, and now we're gonna be happy together, and we're gonna be, I'm gonna be feeling good again. But it could also look, I have the twin flames and only you. Maybe some of you are having an understanding about your connection. I say twin flames are like, I'm gonna call it like soulmate. It's a different type of soulmate. But it says mirroring, shared feelings, reflection. So both of you, I feel like that if you see things that, like, if you, I feel like it's more so like you do in the beginning, also a second chance. For some of you, it could be, see, everything I'm saying is, oh my God, everything I was saying in the beginning is like here. You see this person for who they are. They see you for who you are. You value each other. You love each other. You want to be together. The time and space is what's providing clarity, where someone's realizing, oh, I did something messed up and now I want to apologize. And you also needed that time too, because you're like, oh, maybe this person said or did something. Because remember, sometimes people do things and they do need to apologize, but sometimes we could take things a different way and they didn't mean it that way. So remember, it's two different scenarios here. But 3 is different. Maybe this person says something and you're like, fuck you, I don't ever want to see you again. But for some of you, like, it's this. It's only you. Like, you only want them, they only want you, right? But what I was saying earlier was like somebody is returning. I was saying that somebody is not running away. I think they're running back, running to the beauty, right? Running to the beauty. Well, I looked underneath. They won a second chance, which was at the bottom of the deck before I even started the love reading. Chasing. Not running away, running to. So, and spying. This person could be watching you, you know, but they're coming out of the light. I was saying this, and then look at all the cards are there. And look, the devil could be that stress for them. They're stressed out. Like, you see this, they're in their head. They're like, oh my God. But like I said, this person could have been a bad person. Take it as it resonates. But for some of you, it could have been like, it wasn't that serious. Maybe you were too sensitive, or maybe they were just too immature or ignorant, you know. That could be possible. Any scenario is possible. We're human, you know. So, but for what I'm seeing is like, whatever this is, someone's getting clarity and you're going to make the best decision. If this reading resonates with you, you're going to make the best decision. You're either going to uphold your boundary and protect yourself from this person if they were, they had bad intentions, right? But if this is someone that you want to return, the time and space you had with this person is what brought both of you perspective, where someone's realizing they have to apologize, but they just need to overcome their fear. And once they do that, they'll come towards you and you may put down your guard, you know. But it could go both ways. It could go any way, reconcile or not, but this person is saying seemingly like they only want you. And you may feel the same way because of the twin flame card, indicating that the feeling is mutual with the twin flames and the only you card. Because it says shared feelings, mirroring, okay? For some of you, you want this person to come back. So I hope this reading was helpful to you all in the best way possible. You know your situation best. This is just only meant to bring you confirmation of what you already know, but ultimately you get to make the choice that's best for you. I'm only showing you what the cards are showing me. I'm only telling you what the cards are showing me, and also what my intuition is telling me. I got the intimacy card too. So I hope the reading resonates with you in the best way possible, and maybe I'll go on live later today. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for possibly subscribing. Thank you, Alpha, for the super chat. I really appreciate you. I look forward to seeing you later today. If not, I look forward to seeing you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.